Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Welcome back to the Kansas City current training grounds for this UPSL Women National Final. Today's matchup for the second of the morning doubleheader is Sparta FC taking on Steamers FC. Larry Weaver bringing you all the coverage for these matchups today on the UPSL YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching all of this broadcast wherever you are throughout the nation. We have these 8 teams that are made up of the inaugural UPSL Women's National Tournament. Albany's Alley Cats from New York. Sparta FC, they are from California. Steamers FC, they are from Georgia. We just watched the Little Rock Rangers from Arkansas and the Minnesota Blast from Minnesota. You also have from Florida, FC Florida, Lady Jaguars from Texas, and also the Texas Spurs make up these matches. Yesterday, we had the Little Rock Rangers defeat the Steamers 5-0. Albany Alley Cats won 1-0 over Texas Spurs. FC Florida and Lady Jaguars were a 0-0 campaign. Sparta FC and Minnesota Blast ended with a 1-0 victory for the Blast. You just watched Little Rock Rangers and Minnesota to a 1-1 draw, and the Lady Jaguars and Albany Alley Cats ended in a 1-1 draw. We'll get ready for today's campaign for the second of this morning doubleheader. It will be Sparta FC and Steamers FC. The other match that will be going on at the same time will be the Texas Spurs and FC Florida. See the two teams out. There will be no announcement of teams, and there will be no national anthem for this matchup. So we'll get the fist bumps for both parties with the center officials. Center official for this matchup, Landon Alouette. Colton Lyons and Luis Tribaldo will be your ARs, and Nathan Jones will be your fourth official. These matchups are 40-minute halves. Both teams can complete up to 9 substitutions if they so wish. Sparta FC, as I said, came out of the NorCal North Division from Redding, California. They ended their regular season 7-1-2. Scored 17 goals, allowed 7. Steamers FC, they come out of the Georgia Conference. And full disclosure, we are from the Georgia Conference, so we've seen the Steamers once or twice through their season. They were a complete 6-0-0. Scored 21 goals, allowed 2. They come to this tournament with the smallest roster, only 22 players on their roster. Sparta comes to this campaign with 31 players. Let's just about to get underway. Sparta will be the first ones to get us off. They are in the white kits. They will be moving from right to left. Steamers in the gray kits moving from left to right. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get ready to kick it for 40 here at the Kansas City Currents Training Grounds. Brand new facility here in Riverside, Missouri. There's the whistle, and we are underway. All the way back to the keeper. Immediately looking to attack is the Steamers. Played across. Shot taken. That one just off the mark, but not by much. Jency Ramirez with that opportunity, and immediately the Steamers attacking. Buckles will get us back underway. Able to get it to the midfield. That one not able to keep it in. Haley Ward wasn't able to keep it in, but battling there. Out again for the Steamers. Throw. That one will be a throw for Sparta. Back underway here. Steamers really looking to put something on the board early against Sparta. Sparta really having to hold off the attack in these first 2 minutes so far. This is the second of 4 matches today here on the UPSL YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this matchup and this tournament, as this is the inaugural Women's National Finals, played right here in the heart of the Midwest, Kansas City, Missouri. We're in a suburb in Riverside, Missouri, just off the border of Kansas and Missouri, just next to the Missouri River. Now, having to clear it is Sparta. It will be knocked out, will be a corner for the Steamers. And this will be wanting to be an in-swinger. Center official wanting to make sure that has space. Here comes the ball. Cleared. And we'll do it again. This time they'll switch out the players. Here comes the in-swinger straight to the keeper. Able to control it. Ava Buckles was able to control that ball coming from that corner the second time. Now the Steamers wanting to attack again. Moving it forward. That time had to hold up was number 9, Jency Ramirez, because she knew that she was in an offsides position. She allowed that to just roll out to be a goal kick. A little bit of a hesitation before that pass. Jency finds herself offsides. Sparta continuing to fight in their half. Steamers putting the pressure on. Shot taken, and that one off the mark. Ramirez, again, I'm sorry, that was number 8, Jessica Fuentes, who had that shot. But Steamers are keeping Sparta in their final third in these first 5 minutes that have elapsed. Straight up into the air and right back moving forward is the Steamers. Collision there between the two Steamers players allows Sparta to move forward. Attempted tackle, still in possession is Sparta. All the way over to the far side. Steamers come back, recover the ball. But give it back to Sparta. Sparta's going to play all the way back to their keeper. Buckles will come over here to the captain. That one a little too far in front of her, allows the Steamers to get possession back. Now, here comes a shot. Deflected off. Jency Ramirez's shot wasn't on the mark, and the defender cleared it out. Will be a throw, though, for the Steamers. Good ball in. Not completely cleared, allows it to come squared to the beginning and over the top out for a goal kick. Captain will clear it for Sparta. Ward trying to get that ball completely out, not able to do so. Steamers again attack. Offsides is Ramirez yet again. Haley Ward was trying to get it forward out of the Sparta half. Not able to do so. They are really, really under pressure. Cleared again by the Sparta captain. Ushered out for a throw. That Voigt ball straight up into the heavens. Voigt, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. Over to the far side is Sparta. They have an on runner. Now looking good in the attack. Hit the brakes, play it back and forward into the box. Offsides was Sparta FC. Keeper for the Steamers, Svenja Hop, was right there. But offsides nevertheless, back underway. And a foul committed by the Sparta player allows Steamers to get players moving forward to begin yet another attack. Cut off by the captain. Now here comes an attack. And they're able to clear it yet again. Sparta beginning to get the ball out of their half. Sarah Folk, the captain of the Sparta FC team, having to work extra time back there in that defense to clear it time after time for these Steamers' attacks. 10 minutes we are rolling through. Still 0-0 between Sparta FC and Steamers FC. Sparta able to clear the ball, at least to the midfield. Ward will receive it. She'll release it forward. Has the on runner. Will she be able to run it down? No, she will not. Litzy Munoz, number 10, was trying to get there in time, just not able to do so. Steamers again trying to attack it forward. Cut off. Ward will play it back, and she'll receive it, able to control it, not able to get it past that challenge from number 15, Yanya Gonzalez Galeano. Captain will play it back to the keeper. Good ball forward. Still able to recover it in center circle. Now Sparta looking to attack. Come over here to Ward. Ward has space. Called offside. That's a very, very tight offsides line. She could not have been off by much. That's the first real good action there by Sparta FC on the attack. Sent long. Ramirez deflected. Will be a throw. Deflection off of Folk. Here comes the throw. Cleared by Sparta. Ward able to work it out. Tried to get it to Munoz, not able to do so. Game starting to open up here in the 13th minute between these two teams. Now here comes another attack from the Steamers on sides. In the box, lays it across, tries to make it. Wide open opportunity. Shot! It's in the back of the net for the Steamers. Fantastic team individual goal there. 4 different players getting involved in that goal. See, first pass, second pass, lay it off right there, back of the net. Nothing that the keeper could do. It's 1-0 Steamers. Now Sparta needs to get back in this match quickly. That goal coming in the 13th minute. Again, Steamers on the attack. Knocked out. Corner. That goal came from number 12, Kendra Davis, in the 13th minute. Into the box, grab by the keeper. Ava Buckles, just nothing that she could do on that opportunity for the Steamers. Throw in for Sparta, trying to get it forward. Steamers take it off of them. Good turn for the Steamers. Good ball forward. Holds off the challenge. Still fighting for it. Cleared by Sparta. Another attack again from the Steamers. They are just relentless. Coming over here to the near side. Laid off. Into the box. Controlled. Tried the acrobatic flick. Not able to control it. It'll go out, and it will be a corner. Jency Ramirez continuing to pressure this Sparta FC squad. Now, ball going in and over the mark. Good idea there from number 15, Yanya Gonzalez Galliano. Just a little too much on that one. Not able to lift it up and over Buckles. Still plenty of time for Sparta to get back into this match. I said before we kicked off, we have two 40-minute halves. There will be a hydration break for each half, as we are expecting warm temperatures throughout this day's matchup and this whole weekend. And they're going to pull it back for the foul that was committed on Ward in the midfield. Good work by the center official to allow the run of play and to call it back on the foul. Allows the captain of Sparta to come up to take this. Deflected. Didn't have it. Completely cleared away. Another corner. That was a daring attempt because it came off the backside of one of the Sparta players to a teammate. And the Steamers having to prepare to clear that by all means necessary. It was a decent ball in from the captain, Sarah Folk. See, there is corner. It'll be an in-swinger from Ward. Cleared away by the Steamers. Still an opportunity for Sparta. Ward puts it back in, straight up into the air. Brianna Harvey headed it and went straight up. There's going to be an offsides by Sparta. Allows Hop to take a sigh of relief in goal. She'll get us back underway here in the 19th minute. Steamers FC 1, Sparta FC 0. Here's an opportunity for the Steamers. Can they put it past? Buckles got a hand on it. She had to get that one because Kendra Davis had the space. She takes the shot. Buckles is just able to get a touch on it. We'll watch the replay of that here in just a moment, as we have a corner for the Steamers. Be an in-swinger. Taken low. Harvey across. Not able to get to it was Davis, but still in possession and still fighting forward is the Steamers. Buckles is there to grab that deflection. Buckles clears through center circle. Sparta sent back. No handball called there, just as a natural deflection. Battle between the two players, and Steamers will earn the foul. Foul being committed by Edwardson. Steamers get us back underway quickly. Good ball forward, just a little out of Ramirez's reach. Allows Sparta to clear it. That ball gonna roll through. Galliano tried to get a touch on that ball as it was being sent through, missed it. But they work out of it. Galliano's touch there let her down. Ward now gets past her, trying to get towards the box, able to get in. Collision with the defender, no foul. Lost control of it, got a little too far in front of her as she was getting into the box. That ball cut off by Sparta, sent forward, but nobody there to receive that pass. Hop will just wait on it, wait for Sparta player to get close enough before she picks it up. Harvey will send it, gets cut off. Both teams trading possession now. Now here's a shot, and that one just off the mark. Be a goal kick here in the 23rd minute, and we will take the hydration break for the first half here at the Kansas City Current training grounds. Current temperature right now by our weather bug states it is 85 degrees. Says it feels like 86. We don't have any sun directly down. We have an overcast sky, so that turf isn't as hot as it could be. Winds out of the south-southwest, 13 miles an hour, gusting to 15. It's coming right across the left side of the pitch to the right side, so it's coming right at our left sides and keeping us nice and cool up here in our makeshift press box. Like I said, this is the second of 4 matches. We have 2 doubleheaders today, morning session and an evening session. You watched Little Rock Rangers and Minnesota Blast to a 1-1 draw in our first match. Across the parking lot, it was Lady Jaguars and Albany Alley Cats. They ended in a 1-1 draw. We'll be back here in a couple hours. 5 o'clock kickoff here Central Standard Time for Katy Jaguars taking on the Texas Spurs. And then the Sparta FC will be back to take on Little Rock Rangers at 7 o'clock. Almost done with this hydration break. This is the second of the 3 matches for these two teams. Steamers lost their first one to Little Rock Rangers 5-0. Sparta FC lost their first one 1-0 to the Minnesota Blast. The Steamers will have to take on the Minnesota Blast on that 7 o'clock over on the other pitch. Once we get through all of these matches of today, top 4 teams will be back tomorrow. Somebody will get to lift a trophy, be the national champions of this inaugural women's division season, and receive a wonderful prize check of $10,000. It is fantastic for the women's division here in the UPSL to finally get underway nationwide. Next season, it is going to already be double the amount of teams that are already coming on. So it will get more and more competitive. Ward now, she's got an opportunity, and that one just wide, out for a goal kick. Good opportunity for Ward. Back underway quickly from Hop. Galliano surveys the field. She'll lift it forward. Ramirez doesn't receive it, fighting there with Folk. Ramirez gets it on the errant pass. Gets to center circle, holds. Tries to hold up strong. Loses the ball. That pass off the mark. Harvey will run it down. She'll make the turn instead of passing to Hop. That one will go out. Will be a throw for the Steamers. Head coach Alejandro Leonidas for Steamers. A larger coaching staff for Sparta. About double the amount. Steamers with a head coach and assistant. 4 coaches for Sparta. Early Cornillo is the head coach for Sparta. Back underway here in the 28th minute. We'll have 12 more minutes plus any stoppage time. Fighting through that, still maintaining possession is Sparta. Anna Rodriguez, number 15, was working hard there for a moment to keep it on for Sparta. Now trying to make the turn and control it. Going to be fouled there. Foul being committed by number 18, Christy Noble. Sparta will be just about 3 yards away from center circle. Folk will take it. Long ball sent forward, but off the mark, out for a goal kick. Again, the first few minutes of this match was all Steamers. They were really putting Sparta to task. Goal was scored in the 13th minute. Now, Sparta wanting to equalize before we go to half. Noble loses possession. Sparta thought about releasing it. She held up, lays it off. Trying to get it through, but nobody there. Would go out for a goal kick. Confidence growing for this Sparta FC team out of Redding, California. Made the journey here to Riverside, Missouri. Lifted in, but grabbed by Hop. Steamers coming out of the Atlanta, Georgia area in the suburb of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Had to make the 850-mile journey. The Sparta FC team, they had significantly amount of more of a travel as they had to come almost 1,800 miles. Shows you how large this UPSL nation is. There are more than 600 teams now in the UPSL through all the levels of divisions, both men and women. The men's national team tournament is going on as we speak. They are in the round of 16 this weekend. Finals will be played in Irvine, California. Nice long ball sent out from Buckles. Now, here come the Steamers again. Good passing through the midfield. Tried to poke that one through for Ramirez, but just too far forward. Folk, she'll move forward. Nice ball into space. Gives her an opportunity for a teammate to run it down, and which she does. Munoz was able to run it down, gave it to Ward. Deflected off of the Steamers player, but it's going to be in a position for Sparta to get there if they can. Goes off of Steamers player number 13. Xiomara Laura for the throw. Loses it on the foul. Foul committed on Christy Noble. Sun trying to peek its way through the blanket of clouds that we've had so far today. That pass a little too far in front of the Steamers player. Gabriella Carmona just not able to get a touch on it. That one coming almost right at us by the Steamers. Galliano cleared it. Almost got to us. Pair of 15s battling for possession there between Galliano and the Anna Rodriguez of Sparta. Out for a throw on the far side for Sparta. We are 35 minutes into this campaign of 40-minute halves. Comes back over here to the captain, Folk. She'll have plenty of space to move forward. Sarah Folk into the final third shot, and that one is about 10 yards off the mark. Galliano will give it back to Hop. Hop getting pressured, able to release it over the top of Munoz and Ward. Threading the needle is Galliano. She gives her teammate space to work. What a tackle by Sarah Folk. Will be a throw. That pass was a beautiful ball sent forward for Gabriela Carmona to work, but Sarah Folk with a sensational tackle. Throw complete for Steamers. Unfortunately, it goes out for a goal kick. Buckles get us back underway here in the 36th minute. We'll see how many minutes of stoppage time we'll receive. At least one, I would assume, with the hydration break. That head flick forward for Sparta, working over here, trying to get it, able to get control of it. Surveying, lifts it to Ward. Ward heads it, and Hops gets there. Svenja Hop had to get there in time. That ball sent to space. Can Ward get past the Steamers defender? She is able to get so. Sliding it across. This is perfect for this. And it's in the back of the net. What a good, fantastic goal for Sparta FC to get back in this match and make it 1-1. Oh, that was just a wonderful ball forward to allow Ward to make the run. She gets there, slides it past the two defenders all alone in the box. All she has to do is get it past Hop. She's able to do so. 1-1. Sparta FC and Steamers FC. What a goal. That was just perfect. That goal coming in the 38th minute. Foul committed there. Over to Galliano. She surveys, goes back. Good moving from the Steamers. Sparta holds them off. Steamers attacked in numbers throughout those first 10 minutes, keeping Sparta in their half. Slowly and steadily, Sparta continue to get the ball forward, and that time finding the path through the defense, and just a perfect ball into the box all by herself right at the penalty spot, and easily getting it past Hop to get the equalizer. 39th minute. 90 seconds or so of regulation. We'll see how many minutes of stoppage time we will get. Just keeping an eye on the fourth official to see his notification to the teams. Losing of the ball, Sparta. That one knocked out. Be a throw for the Steamers. Quickly thrown in. Another attempt of a throw. Steamers play it back. Harvey comes over to center back and over to Galliano. She has space to move forward if she wishes. Tries to take a shot. That went over the bar. Little too much in that one. She had space. Elected to try to take it herself. Buckles will get us back underway. If you're just joining us, 13th minute was the goal from Steamers FC. And then here, just a few moments ago, Sparta FC get back into this match with a equalizing goal. They are fighting offsides. Very, very tight angle. Hop will get us back underway as we are almost through the first of stoppage minutes. And that will do it for the first half of this matchup. It ends at halftime with the score Sparta FC 1, Steamers FC 1. We'll step away for a few moments. You get a beverage and a snack. Come back, watch the second half right here at the Kansas City current training grounds. Sparta FC 1, Steamers FC 1. Welcome back to the Kansas City Currents training grounds here in Riverside, Missouri for this UPSL Women's National Final coverage. It is at the half, Sparta FC 1, Steamers FC 1. Larry Weaver bringing you all the action here today in this matchup. Goal scored in the 13th minute by number 21, Brianna Harvey for the Steamers, and then in the 37th minute, Litzy Munoz with the goal for Sparta FC to equalize. We'll get back underway in a few moments with Steamers FC with the ball. They're in the gray tops, black shorts, moving from right to left. Sparta FC, white tops, black shorts, moving from left to right. 40-minute halves here for this tournament. Each team playing 3 matches, 1 yesterday, 2 today, and then we move on to the finals tomorrow. Underway, the second 40 here at the Kansas City Currents training facility. Thank you for coming along with us. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe and get all the content that is here on the UPSL YouTube channel provided by affiliates around the nation, including us, ASMG TV. We're out of the Southeast region. Thank you for watching our coverage of this UPSL Women's National Finals, the inaugural season for the UPSL Women's Division. Cleared away by the captain, Folk. These matches have been very competitive from all of these teams, and the matchups that are going to happen in the second half of today's coverage, the evening lineup is going to be an all or nothing campaign. We have a lot of draws in this tournament so far. That's going to be a foul committed by Noble. Allow Sparta to move forward. I said Sparta FC from Redding, California. Played in the NorCal North Division. Steamers FC out of the Georgia Division. This matchup, these finals played in the heart of the nation here in Riverside, Missouri, suburb of the Kansas City metro area. We will have a hydration break in this second half, just like in the first half, as all matches, because it is a very, very warm weekend here in the Kansas City area. Maybe you had a chance at halftime to get you a cool refreshment. Maybe if you had an opportunity at halftime to get a cool refreshment, you might have had an opportunity to get a bomb pop. Little known fact, the bomb pop was invented here in Kansas City almost 70 years ago. July 30th, 1955. Make sure you have one for us here on the UPSL Soccer channel. Ball sent forward. Cleared away by the Sparta defense. Over here to the near side. One note for Sparta FC. And ball over the top. Here comes an opportunity for the Steamers. Into the box. Shot deflected off of the defense. Kendra Davis not able to pull the trigger in enough time. Allowed the defense of Sparta FC to get back there and to help out the keeper. Change out of keepers. Now Ward, she's on the attack. End-to-end action here. Deflected off of the defender. Hop is there to grab it. Keepers were changed for Sparta FC at halftime. Number 1, Brianna Whitehurst comes on for the second half. Another ball forward for Sparta to Ward. She's trying to take on the defender. Gets it through over to the backside, but Sparta FC not able to connect. Again on the attack, but she was offside. One of the things I was going to note was at halftime, the star center back for Sparta FC coming off of the pitch without her cleats on and looking to be in some pain. You have number 8, Madeline Sanchez, number 22, Savannah Morton, and Sarah Folk, number 12, holding down a 3-woman defensive shell for Sparta FC, allowing Ward to play more forward as she started more as a right back. So major changes happening in the lineup and formation for Sparta FC in this second half. Will it lead to a victory? We will find out at the conclusion of this match as Steamers are looking to battle forward in the attack, lose possession. Defending in numbers was Sparta FC. Galliano recovers it for Steamers. Deflected off, and it'll be a throw. Headed straight up. Makes the turn, continues to maintain possession, is the Steamers. Holds off several challenges. Shot right into the arms of Whitehurst. Good attempt there by Jessica Fuentes, number 8. High boot by Noble, no foul called. Ward is going to get there, but that ball is going to be ushered out by number 20. No foul is called. Or Alessi is number 20. Substitution for the Steamers. So number 2 will be coming off. Gabriela Carmona. She will be replaced by number 5, Ashley Funes. Galliano will send it forward. Makes its way through past Brianna. Straight up through center circle. Fuentes is able to get the ball forward, and that ball has to be cleared by number 77, Kaylee Smith. Thrown in by the Steamers. Fuentes tried to find a path forward, straight up into the air by Folk, assisted forward by her partner in the back, and that ball up and over and out. Savannah Morton had to help Folk because that ball went straight up into the air. Gives a chance for Kendra Davis to make a shot, but she was off the mark. Now Steamers again looking to attack. Good ball lifted into the top of the box, cleared. Fuentes runs it down. Nice ball over to number 11 and forward into Whitehurst's hands. Kind of loses it there for a second from Joycelyn Pacheco, but still able to maintain possession for Sparta. She will clear a nice ball forward in the midfield, headed on. But Galliano will give it to Hop so she can clear it. Not able to control that one was Sparta FC. That looked to be Ana Rodriguez who wasn't able to control that and going out for a throw for the Steamers. If you're just watching this coverage of UPSL Women's Division National Finals, it is Sparta FC 1, Steamers FC 1 here in the 52nd minute. 2 40-minute halves. This is the second of 4 matches today. A doubleheader in the morning, a doubleheader in the afternoon. We will see this Sparta's FC team later tonight. This is our only chance of watching the Steamers in this coverage here at the main stadium here at the Kansas City Current complex. But for us as broadcasters, we get to see the Steamers every week. Got to cover many of their games. Did really well in the Southeast region in the Georgia division. Undefeated in their division. Galliano will put this one forward. She takes it short. Shot. Whitehurst is there and is able to control it. Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be in control. And Whitehurst has been able to do that so far. No foul committed there. Now, Steamers looking to attack. That was a nice little nutmeg. Back to Ramirez. She loses it. No foul committed there as she was really putting Kaylee Smith to work. Kaylee Smith doing the job, earning goal kick for her Sparta FC. Battling there with Jessica Fuentes. Sarah Folk will take this goal kick. Allow Brianna Whitehurst to take a break. She's been active in this second half, coming in before the kickoff of the second half. Be a throw for the Steamers. Both of these two teams did lose their opening match yesterday. Steamers losing to Little Rock Rangers 5-0. Sparta FC losing to Minnesota Blast 1-0. So both of these teams needing some points. Good challenge there on a Noble by number 25, Nadia Santiago. Good ball forward from Ward. Be a throw for the Steamers in their third. Back underway here in the 55th minute. Good turn from Kendra Davis. Pushed all the way over to the far touch line. She able to get it to Fuentes. Fuentes trying to poke that one past Sarah Folk. And she has other plans. Cuts it off, gives it, and sent long. Able to get it to the goal scorer, number 10. Is able to keep it in, Litzy Munoz. What a nutmeg by Munoz. Into the box, one-timed. Ward also, still fighting. Good 50-50 challenge there, no foul. Shoulder to shoulder. That was such a interesting opportunity for Sparta. They had a couple opportunities there to try to put one past Steamers, and by Svenja Hopp, not able to do so. Back to captain. She will send it down the line. Santiago over to defender, able to move forward. Over to Kaylee Smith. Smith now trying to work it around the Steamers player, not able to do so. Gets right back on it to attack. Fights off one challenge, going after the second one. She is relentless in her defense, trying to earn the ball. It has to go back to Noble. Kaylee Smith putting in a shift in this second half. Galliano sending it forward to Davis. Davis being stacked up by Folk. Back to Galliano. She finds space in the midfield to pass it forward. Immediately put to task. No, it will be a foul. Anna Rodriguez was hoping that she was not going to get called for the foul, and she was. Here comes substitutions for the Steamers. There'll be two substitutions, keeper change and a field player change. It'll be the end of the day for Kendra Davis. It'll be the end of the day for Svenja Hopp. Don't want to add an extra S that's unnecessary. Fernanda Cineros is coming on in goal for the Steamers. So both teams electing to change their goalkeepers here in the second half. Sparta did it at kickoff. Steamers waited about 15 minutes into the second half before they made the change. Good ball forward for Steamers, trying to fight through. Folk with a fantastic tackle on Fuentes. That one will be knocked out by number 4, of the Steamers for the throw. Maria Rivera coming on. Now, here gives a chance for Sparta. Able to give it to Ward. Ward's in the box. Has an opportunity. Takes the shot. Pulls it wide. You can hear the faithful for Sparta FC. They wanted an opportunity in goal there. Did not get it. Give you a chance to see that action just a second ago. You see Ward makes it in, has two players on her back, takes the shot, pulls it wide. We go into half time's hydration break. Score is still 1-1, Sparta FC and Steamers FC. Second half hydration brings the temperature up to 86 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour winds gusting to 15. Add on a few extra degrees as the sun is starting to poke through the cloud blanket that we have had through the majority of today's coverage. Add another at least 4 to 5 degrees on that turf. So you're probably in the low to mid 90s out there. Good wind coming across the field from left to right. Hopefully keeping the women at least feeling good enough to battle for a potential win. Got another match going on across the park right now. We'll wait to hear the scores for that. We'll give it to you when we have our second half of this doubleheader. Currently 0-0 is what we've been told. We will start at 5 o'clock Central Time. Katy Jaguars will be back in action against the Texas Spurs. And then at 7 o'clock, we will welcome back Little Rock Rangers. The Queens look to move on to the finals tomorrow. They got to take on this Sparta FC team. So far, 1 win, 1 draw for the Little Rock Rangers. They would like to get 1 more win to solidify a potential spot in the finals. We'll see if that is on their potential. Both of these two teams, they lost their first match. They really need points today in this first match. Otherwise, they are looking at an early exit from this national tournament. Foul committed by the Steamers. Back underway in the 63rd minute. Thank you for watching this broadcast on the UPSL YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let everyone in your friends and family circle know you want to see live women's action. It's right here on the UPSL YouTube channel. Steamers having to lay it back. Shot off the bar. Whitehurst able to get just enough of a touch on it. Off of the bar and back into possession. She clears it. Over in the corner. That will be a corner on the far side for Sparta FC. Ward will come over to take it. Haley Ward for the on wand swinger. Into the box. Straight up into the air by Folk, and she's going to get called for coming over the top and committing the foul. Substitutions for both sides. And Kaylee Smith's day is done. Kaylee playing really well. Be the end of the day for number 13. Xiomara Laura for Steamers. And it will be the end of the day for the goal scorer for Sparta, Litzy Munoz. Sent forward by the Steamers. Over here on the near side for the Steamers. Knocked away by number 13, Grace Dudley for Sparta. Fuentes. Good tackle, but she's going to earn the foul. That looked clean up here from the Sparta FC fans. Janilette Aragwin with the foul being called on her. Fuentes will take it off of Ward. Battling there, no foul is called. Steamers player wanted a call, but not going to get it. Number 11, Joycelyn Pacheco, got sandwiched between two players. No call for the center official. That was a nice little nutmeg. Lost her boot in that tackle. Back to Noble. She will go over to Galliano. Right into the hands of Whitehurst. Sent out, mistake by Folk. She earns it back. Sends it long, gets past the defender, Noble over to Ward. Ward, can she control it? No, she can't. She had two attempts, missed the first one, tried to get it the second one, just not able to get her momentum stopped in time, pulls it wide. Now Ward, can she get an opportunity this time? Lifted into the box, headed away by the defense of the Steamers. Still an opportunity. And that one's going to be pulled wide, out for a goal kick. 69th minute. Still 1-1 between these two teams. Ball sent into center circle. Steamers trying to control it. Give possession back to Sparta. Sparta wanting to attack. Galliano holding off the challenge of number 9 and earns the foul between the two. Sophia Folk will put this into the box, but it's going to be off the mark, out for a goal kick. Cisneros will run this down. This will be just about wrapped up in 10 minutes plus any type of stoppage time. One of these teams could really use the win. These matches in the evening campaign are going to be so critical for all 8 of these teams. We'll have 2 matches tomorrow. 4 of these teams' days will be done at the end of today. 4 of these teams will have an opportunity. 2 of them will get to battle for the title. Who will get to lift the trophy, call themselves the inaugural women's national champion, and also get a nice little $10,000 check to go on with that. Work their way through midfield, trying to get it forward. Just a few steps in front. She's going to be able to clear it out. Number 9. Center official wanting Sophia to come back a few yards. Lose possession. Now here comes the attack of, and a foul, no fouls. The fans here at the field for Sparta not happy with that call. And a foul going to be called on Sparta. Straight up into the air, cleared away for a moment. Again, Steamers looking to attack. And cleared by Folk. Will be a throw. Be a throw for the Steamers. We're in the 74th minute. We'll go to 80. Plus any type of stoppage that the officials elect. At least one, since we did have a hydration break. Not able to control that was Grace Dudley. Thrown in quickly. Off of the face. Taking one for the team from Kelly Sanchez, number 19, right in to the face of Nadia Santiago. And she took that one like a champ. Good tackle there by Folk. Shot taken, that one over the bar. Can either one of these teams find the equalizer beyond? Get the win, go beyond. That one will find its way out. Dudley could not control it in time. Noble will come up to take this. Good fight between the two teams. Ward ends up taking that one in the back of the head. Couldn't receive the pass. Mistake there by Galliano leads to a potential. Can Ward get there? No, she cannot. Noble is able to just shield her away, gives Cisneros time to recover for the Steamers. That one, I'm sure that she was looking, that Kelly Sanchez was looking for a pass there, ended up becoming more of a shot as there was open space. No matter what happens at the end of today, you have to give the Sparta FC girls credit. Coming 1,700 miles from Redding, California here to Riverside, Missouri, and putting on some really sensational soccer. Have really battled. 1-0 loss to Minnesota Blast. We're really in that match through the majority of it. Fought back, got the equalizer in the first half. Number 14, Edwardson, was down for a moment. She's back up. She's good to go. Still feeling the effects of it a little bit there. You can see her walking gingerly. We're in the 78th minute now. 3 minutes of stoppage before stoppage. Cut off by Dudley. That one will find its way out. Thrown in. And cleared into the stands. Finds its way right back into the hands of the Steamers. That was almost too perfect of a ball to come right back. Thrown in. And foul going to be committed there. Madeline Sanchez was able to recover the ball and went straight up into the air. She ends up earning the foul for Sparta. And right back towards Sparta from Steamers over to the far side. Now, Sparta trying to work that far line. Good 1-2 passing. That pass just a little too far in front of the runner. Has to go out for a throw. You can hear the match across the parking lot just finishing. Straight up into the air. Sparta sends it back forward. And a foul. That one will be called on Sparta. Santiago called for the foul on number 9, Jenny Ramirez. Or Kelly Sanchez is who was fouled. Now, here comes the Steamers moving towards the box. Not able to get it that first attempt. They have a second attempt. They have space. They're into the box. Sliding across. What a great little stab there. And clearance by Sparta FC. Right back to Galliano. She'll send one forward. Able to get through two defenders. Not able to get it past the first one. Now, here's a chance. Over the bar. Fuentes wanted to get a shot on goal, but that one just off the mark. Doesn't allow Whitehurst to have to battle for it. It'll be a goal kick for Sarah Folk as we are seconds away from the end of regulation, and now we're just down to a stoppage time. One minute of stoppage time is all we're going to get. Shot. That one again off the mark. Sarah Folk will get us back underway. One more substitute of the day for Sparta. It'd be number 23. Denise Martinez's day over as we finish up these last 60 seconds. Sparta trying to fight through that defense. They hold strong to the Steamers, and that will be a foul committed by Ashley Funes. Sarah Folk, she'll send it long. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. We will not be able to find a winner. We will end with the match. Sparta FC 1, Steamers FC 1. And that will conclude the end of the first doubleheader today. We will have a second doubleheader this afternoon. First match will kick off at 5 o'clock. It will be the Katy Jaguars taking on the Texas Spurs. Second match of the second doubleheader will be Little Rock Rangers taking on this Sparta FC team, and Sparta is going to need points, and they'll be taking on one of the strongest teams in this tournament, Little Rock Rangers. That'll do it for us here at the Kansas City training grounds for the Kansas City Current. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in just a few hours right here on the UPSL YouTube channel.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.